Hola, buenos días, soy Nico.
Excuse me. Your excuse.
All right, now you need to.
I bet you wonder where I've been. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually like the Brett and Mariah Carey that sampled, that original song. That's what I was singing. Point is, today we are back. Nico, listen, when I tell you I needed a full vacation, I am so re-energized and ready to tackle the world. I'm going to do travel vlogs if you want to know what London and Barcelona is like for black LGBT people. It's going to be on my Patreon. I'm going to sprinkle it in between like the private tea that I usually post there. But before we get started, if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me on patreon.com/Nicosaesthetics for more exclusive videos, weekly lives, and to be a part of the live stream where we talk with a multifaceted panel about various topics that pertain to the LGBT community. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely tune in. Now let's get started. So today, Nico, also before we get started, last video's comment, not to involve a Miss Naruto, basically foreshadowing the events in this video. Listen, when I tell you I am actually a very big weeb, if you do not know this, most country boys grew up watching anime. Hidden treasure, I really enjoy anime. Naruto is one of my top 3. But it kind of got bloated, and Boruto ruined the vision for me, if that makes sense. Like, if it had ended at the Ninja War arc, and they just made, like, a spin-off movie with Boruto, that would have been perfectly fine for me. But it just did not hold up to the quality the original delivered. So when they do eventually remake it, because I know they did a little project where they mini-made it, I will be seated. But yeah, onto the video. And before we get started, I'm sorry, I have a lot of updates. I've been gone for a good ass minute. I'm actually going back to college. Nico! Yes, I've started the process of transferring over my credits. I'm going to try to go into a specific degree field that could actually help with this channel, but I'm not going to be too specific because the internet don't need my business. So if you would like to help me with that, you can check out all my platforms, including the super happy adult fun time one. Nico, I rarely promote it, but bitch, I'm going back to school. Now let's get into the actual tea. Today, I'm glad I minimized that to like a minute and 30 seconds. Today we're going to be talking about the Gay4Pay girlies going into gay content once again. Nico, this time it's a possible and then a confirmed. First, I'm going to talk about the possible to just get it out of the way. Grandy Glaze. Nico, who is that? If you don't know who Grandy Glaze is, he is an ex-pro ball player that began to do gay baiting in his OnlyFans era, partnering with multiple gay performers where they made fake content. It's just what it is. They were scamming the girls. I'm not going to come up here and lie. But as of late, he's just been doing erotic dancing and focusing on creating his content in peace. He's recently become a father, which congratulations to him. I'm not no hater. And he then made a public announcement where he said that he is going to finally have super happy adult fun time with a man. But, and that's not like a play on what I'm about to say. He said that he is going to be the top in his videos because it looks like it hurts. And there was a collective groan and eye roll online of all of his fans that are still here saying nobody wants that. Nico, and I kind of agree. I don't have any beef with Grandy Glaze. We've actually spoken multiple times through DMs, through voice messages. Long story. I don't have no beef with the man. We follow each other. But he got public backlash because people are basically saying you are known for being the charming, cute guy with the really big butt. Why would we want to see you top? And I kind of agree for the sole fact that I don't shame size, but especially as a taller person myself, when you are really tall and beefy, it does not lend well to the optics of the way your tallywhacker looks on camera. So it's not like he has the biggest piece of equipment that would be working alongside with him being known solely for his big butt. That would be like Flashman Wade saying, I'm finally going to do a man-on-man collab, and he's topping. It just, no one wants to see that. And it's not because you're not attractive, it's just because you're known for your butt. Why would I want to see you use the opposite end? But from there, I'll leave that conversation up to y'all because genuinely, I don't see anybody really tuning in for that. I think he thinks it's just the act of him actually interacting with a man in a full-on scene that people want to see. But to be fair, baby girl, they want to see it clap. I'm just going to be real with you. They want to see it clap. If you actually do it, kudos to you, I guess, because a lot of the Gay4Pay girlies are going fully into their queer scenes. But with that slight change in topic, we can move on to the next Gay4Pay girly that is finally bottom. Mann, Nico. Mann has retired over 4 different times. I think I've covered each one. He basically has done Gay4Pay content since the early 2000s, and in every video he looks angry, disinterested, and slightly like he's disassociating, except for the 2 scenes where he did like a collaboration with Chaos Men with 2 white men. All the people of color and or black girlies that he's collaborated with, he looks like he doesn't want to be there. And I'm just going to be real with you because I've talked about it before. So when our favorite Gay4Pay funhouse, Jacoby Enterprises, Nico, basically Jacoby announced that he was going to top Mann. Personally, nobody really wanted that for the sole fact that most people do not care for Jacoby based on his character. But when it comes to this actual film, he was promoting it saying Mann doesn't want me to post the previews on Twitter, so y'all just gonna have to take my word. And everybody's there, you're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes, so no. So eventually he finally posted a video clip of him topping Mann. This is the most... You could tell Mann wants to retire. And I say that for the sole fact that this video, Mann is in pain. Mann looks like he's hating every second. And even in the pinnacle moment of the video where the bottom's usually like, give me that, daddy, because I can't say certain words on YouTube. Mann is like, yeah, give it to me. Yeah, give me that blank. Give me that, yeah. And he's like trying to rush him so it can end. And I'm just sitting here like, I understand, first and foremost, Gay4Pay is a genre that people enjoy. Secondly, I understand tops being topped is a genre that people enjoy as well, because frankly, I don't look like I'm enjoying bottoming in most of my scenes either. So, so there's like a dual going on with that video in particular. But Jacoby must be paying y'all a lot of money, because James Angel, Flash and Away, they talked about being paid by Jacoby to do Gay4Pay content. Nobody is doing that for free. So maybe Mann was just in a hard time because he doesn't even have a Twitter page anymore. I don't know if he's still quote unquote retired, but it just wasn't a good looking video. And I feel like Jacoby in particular, in my personal opinion, is currently banking on past faces from the golden age of black and brown cinematography and paying them off to use them in some very like sunning like videos, as in, oh yeah, look who I top, and at the end of the day it just doesn't look like a video I would personally purchase. I mean, maybe it also lends to the fact that when I look at Mann, I always acknowledge that he's very attractive, but he's never one of the people I want to see bottom. If that makes sense. Like, me personally, there are like specific archetypes of people that I just naturally am not like, oh, I want to see you bottom. Like Mann, he's tatted up, he's muscular, he's really tall with a huge peen. I don't casually sit down and go, I wonder what Mann looks like when he's bottoming, especially since he looks so disinterested while topping. So with that being said, I'll leave the conversation up to y'all. How do you feel about Grandy Glaze coming out saying that he's finally going to do bisexual content, but it's going to be only him topping because he doesn't want to be in pain? How do you feel about Mann finally letting someone climb his back with a big enough price tag? I definitely want to hear your opinions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Boop. And now for a brief yet sincere shout out to this week's Third Eye Tier subscribers, Stefan, IB, and DJ. Your continued support is greatly appreciated, and thank you once again to everyone who supports the channel and stuck around while I was on vacation. Very appreciative. And this week's live stream discussion will be a virtual hangout because I haven't seen my girlies in 2 weeks. Girl, we gotta catch up. If that sounds interesting to you, definitely tune in.